Hi everyone, this is Naina from Angelic Echoes. Welcome back to my channel, and we are going to do a reading that's gonna sort of be like a conversation between the masculine and the feminine using both of Mystic Moon Oracle's decks, the Divine Masculine Ascension and the Divine Feminine Ascension Tarot. And then we're also going to bring in, or I'm bringing in rather, messages from the angels, so answers from above, by Liz Harrison, to see what the angels want to say regarding the masculines and the feminine. What do the angels want to say to both divine counterparts, so that if you're masculine watching or if you're feminine watching, those messages will help you and guide you and resonate with you. So thank you, angels. Let's get going. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know for the divine masculines? And anything else we need to know about what the divine masculines want to say? Okay. And what do the divine feminines want to say in response to what the divine masculine is saying? Or what do the feminines want to ask that the divine masculine is responding to? Anything else? Whoa, that just felt like it was toppling over. So I feel like the divine feminines are very, eager and anxious and ready to just jump onto the divine masculine. That's how the cards felt. Anyway, and thank you, angels. What do the angels want to say to the divine masculines, if there's a divine masculine watching? And this one here, and this one here. And what do the angels want to say to the divine feminines? If there's a divine feminine watching. Or they definitely will be divine feminines watching, but what do the angels want to say to the divine feminine? Thank you. Okay, so let's first start with the conversation, and then we'll bring in the angel messages to see what the angels want to say for each counterpart. So let's see what we have for the masculines. Okay, so the masculines are obviously very preoccupied. They have a lot on their mind. They're probably having sleepless nights, probably also intoxicating themselves to relieve themselves from any pain or sorrow. That's a possibility. That may not be applicable to everyone, but they're obviously very much in their head. And I feel this is definitely related to what are they going to do? You know, this has been obviously on their mind for a while now in terms of planning, making a decision, sorting out their life, sorting out their situation that they know they don't belong in. How are they going to come forward to the divine feminine? And obviously there's too much going on in your masculine's life. And if you're a divine masculine watching, I'm sure you can resonate with this, that you have a lot on your mind and you're trying to find solution and answers to whatever, all the things that's basically bothering you and that's occupying your mind, which is your feminine, your karmic situation, possibly your finances, your job, your future as well. That's what you're probably thinking about. How are you going to actually make your dream and your future a reality of whatever it is that you're wishing for? And that's why we also have I see you in my future, because I feel like this is on your mind, that you have or want a future with your feminine, and this is what you're seeing as signs and intuition and download. And this is for the masculine, if you're masculine watching. Obviously, if you're divine feminine watching, this is also what your masculine is thinking about, which is how are they going to actually make this a reality, because they know that the feminine is their future. So how are they going to map out the next steps and journey, from where they are to this, is what is on their mind. And this obviously affects everything in their life. Everything that they've built surrounding their current situation is going to be impacted by coming forward or going towards the divine feminine. And this is what's on their mind. And I also feel that they want this new beginning with you. This is a new beginning, birthing something new, you know, and this is about where their happiness and warmth lies, which is with the feminine. And so it's about getting out of where they are and, you know, moving to what they really desire. And that's what that's what the divine masculine is thinking about and preoccupied about. And I felt like I had something in my throat. So obviously they want to communicate and they have a lot to say and they're still working out what to say. So I feel an additional message is about they're working out what they want to say as well to the feminine, to be able to come forward to the feminine and create this future without any fear and anxiety. So what do the angels want to say to the divine masculines? So ask. So if the divine masculines are being guided to ask for help, pray for help, ask for what they want. Do not be shy about asking for what they want, because they are worthy of what they want. And to ask for help from the divine and ask others for help where they do need help. So it's about actually asking and communicating for help, but also asking for guidance and maybe asking for advice where, you know, where it makes sense, or wherever they're guided to actually get guidance from. I also feel this is about reaching out to the feminine to actually ask, you know, about a second chance and not just assume that, you know, assume the worst. So I feel like the angels are also saying to the masculines, do not assume the worst. Ask, find out, seek what you need to know, and ask for help and guidance from the divine. And this is about chakra healing taking place. So the divine masculines are also going through chakra healing, which is helping to bring alignment in and to also activate the necessary chakras for them to be able to also ask for what they want, ask to clarify things to the feminine, ask for guidance. And I also feel that the masculines are being guided to ask is because they have a lot on their mind and they're trying to work things out alone by themselves. And what the angels are saying is, you don't have to do this alone. You can ask for help, okay? And yeah, it's because this is about the karmic ties and situations. So the reason why the masculines are preoccupied and the masculine is saying to the feminine, I have a lot on my mind, is because they are in a karmic situation and they are obviously learning what they need to learn in the situation. But there's also being balancing of karmic actions from the past that's currently playing out. This could be in the past of whatever happened between the masculine and the feminine in your respective journey and even past lives. So there's a balancing of karmic actions and accounts taking place right now and lessons being learned, and hence the situation. But also this is about the masculine trying to close the cycle as well, to get out and working out how to get out, and hence having a lot on their mind in order to have this future and new beginning with the feminine. So that's happening. That's what's happening with the masculine. So what are the feminines actually saying to the masculines? So the feminine is saying to the masculines that we complement each other, which means that the feminine is telling the divine masculine that you do complement each other and you are fit for each other and you are worthy of each other. So if you're masculine watching, this is what your feminine wants to say to you, that you do belong together. You are right for each other. You are a good match, a perfect match for each other, a divine match for each other. And this is also, the storm is passing. So I feel this is also what the divine feminine wants the masculine to know, is that the worst is over, okay? So there's brighter days ahead. So I also feel this is a message for both masculine and feminine, to say that the angels are saying that the storm is passing, which means things are going to get better from this point onward, and whatever darkness or chaos that you've been through is now passing. And this is for both masculine and feminine. because things are closing out, okay? So things are getting better. And yeah, the divine feminine is holding high standards because the divine feminine knows her worth. And if you're a feminine and you a male gender, it's also still a feminine energy. So I'm referring to her as in the feminine energy of her, okay? So the divine feminine knows their worth, and they're holding high standards by setting boundaries for the masculine to respect the divine feminine and come with an offer and proposal to the divine feminine, without the divine feminine coming across as, desperate and chasing the divine masculine. So this is about, if you're a divine feminine watching, you are standing in your power, where you know what you're worthy of, and what you're worthy of is your divine masculine's love and their commitment to you. And this is what you are teaching your masculine. Eager to experiment. Yeah, so this is the divine feminine saying to the divine masculine that, yes, I'm ready for a new beginning. Let's try this out. Let's give us a second chance. Let's, see where this goes, because you have faith in the power of your love, the power of your divine connection, and that's what you're telling your masculine. So this is about trying new things, giving your connection a new beginning, a new start, a fresh start, a second chance for it to actually work, and obviously experimenting and trying new things in your connection as well, changing your perspective, being willing to explore new things together as well. That's what I'm feeling. See new things together, experience an adventure together, and that's what the feminine wants for the divine masculine. So I also feel this message is about the divine feminine letting go of the past and any hurt and pain. So if you're divine masculine watching, know that your divine feminine has done the work and is healing, or has healed a lot, and has let go a lot of wounds, from the past, and is moving into a much more calmer and healed sort of frame of mind and energy, and hence stepping into the divine feminine's power, the divine feminine stepping into her power to be able to be a person of high standards, because the divine feminine has done the work as well. So that's the energy for the divine feminine. So in essence, the divine masculine saying to the divine feminine, I have a lot on my mind, I do see you in my future. And the divine feminine saying to the divine masculine, we complement each other. I'm eager to experiment, to experiment new things with you, to go on an adventure with you, to try new things, to give us a fresh new start on a clean slate, to forget the past, because I feel this is about forgetting the past. I feel that's what the angels are saying here, that the divine feminine is moving on from the past and forgetting the past. So this is about starting on a new clean slate as well, new beginning. And yes, holding high standards for the masculine to offer a lifetime commitment and union with the divine feminine. And the masculine is actually saying this to you, divine feminine. If you're a divine feminine watching, I see you in my future, which means it's something, a lifelong commitment. So what do the angels want to say to the feminine? Don't take things personally. So divine feminine, whatever's happening in your situation or in your life, in any area of your life, if you're being triggered by anybody, or if your masculine is doing something that may trigger you to show you what you need to heal, or anyone else for that matter, don't take things personally. So just be aware of your ego and forgive. So when Jesus is with you, I always see this as a sign of forgiveness as well. Forgive anyone that has upset you or hurt you, including your twin, because Jesus is with you and helping you to forgive. So that's the guidance for the divine feminine. So in essence, the masculines are going through a chakra healing, which is definitely going to help them to also come forward and ask. Okay, it's helping them to communicate. That's also what I feel. I'm feeling with the ask God is to communicate. And definitely cycles are closing out here, and whatever's happening is past life contracts, and past contracts are playing out to bring about balance and justice for the highest good of all concerned. So thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day or evening wherever you are. Take care. Namaste. Bye.